Hello everyone, welcome to Sade's Tarot Tea. Today guys, I am doing a reading on Lady Gaga. This reading I am so excited to do. It's currently very late and I work the next day, but I had to do this reading just because I cannot wait to do her. I feel like Lady Gaga is very interesting. I've always been a fan of her, but like I always say, just because I'm a fan, that doesn't mean I'm not going to keep it real on my channel, y'all. So guys, I will be doing a birth chart reading on her like I normally do with my readings. So her birth chart will be placed on the screen here, and then I'll get more into her love life and what is to come for her career, and just I will incorporate her personality with her birth chart reading. So I hope you guys enjoy this reading on Lady Gaga. If this reading gets very long, I apologize. I just want to do a very in-depth reading on her. I find her very fascinating and awesome. And she's just so creative. I love her. So just want to let you guys know as a disclaimer, I didn't say this in my other videos, but I am currently closed for personal readings. I've been working a lot, so I appreciate you guys being patient with me. I also want to go ahead and say as another disclaimer, just keep in mind guys that I post whatever readings I want to post. I feel like I have to make this statement just because I feel intuitively people get annoyed that I don't follow the drama of what other celebrities are doing. I have to make this very clear. If you're looking for a tarot drama channel, that is not me. I will touch a little bit on things that have happened in the celebrity or the actor or actress, singer, whatever. I will touch on a little bit of things that have happened in their life, and I will, if I feel pulled to read on that drama that's going on with them, like I did with Miley and Liam. But guys, I am not a drama tarot channel, so I just feel intuitively people are annoyed about that I don't follow the drama. So guys, that's just me. I don't like doing that. I just don't like it, you know. I don't feel like that's what my gift is for. You know, to each his own. Whoever wants to do that with their gift, that's what they do, and they're damn good at it. But for me, I find it boring. So I'm more interested with my Aquarius moon on touching, like I am about to do with Lady Gaga and like I've done with other celebrities. I'm more interested in what type of person they are, you know, not what's going on, what's all the drama in their life, what's the current update, what's the gossip. Like, that is not me. So I just wanted to make a disclaimer about that. If you guys are looking for that type of channel, then that is not me. There are other great tarot readers that do that. Okay guys, so without further ado, let's go ahead and read on Lady Gaga. So Lady Gaga, guys, I will post her chart up here. Lady Gaga, oh my god, I cannot wait to read on her. She's so interesting. Like I keep saying, her sun is in Aries, her moon is in Scorpio, her Mercury is in Pisces, her Venus is in Aries, her Mars is in Capricorn. I don't know what her rising is. They unfortunately do not have her rising, but I would guess that she is either a Scorpio rising, and some fire rising, like an Aries rising, Leo rising, or Capricorn rising even, I want to say, or even she could be an Aquarius rising, just because she has a very unique look about her and she does things very unique like. So this is so funny that this is like the first thing I'm hearing from her, is that she's very, I say this a lot here on my channel, but I feel that from Lady Gaga. I'm sorry guys to be a broken record, but Lady Gaga is super sexual. I mean, that doesn't take a psychic reader to see that. I mean, look at her music, look at the things she posts, look at how she, you know, just how she puts her face, just how she, you know, she's always looking like she's in the middle of an orgasm. Like, I say that to be funny, but it's the truth. Like, she's super sexual. She lives in her sexuality, her being an Aries sun and that Scorpio moon. She and her Mars and Capricorn, guys. She has a very intense chart, and her Mars, I'm noticing, is on the cusp. So I feel like her Mars is on the cusp of either Sagittarius and Capricorn, or I want to say Capricorn and Aquarius, you know, but I'm feeling like it might be Mars in Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. So I find that very interesting. I feel like she likes to have fun in the bedroom. Like, I have to touch on her sex life because she's very sexual, and I don't do that enough here on my channel. I say that they're sexual, but I don't get all up into their tea. Like, I did this with Beyonce a little bit, but I'm about to really do it with Lady Gaga because she is fine with talking about that. But she loves, guys, exploring her sexuality. Like I said, we already know this. I feel like she gets a lot of her energy from having sex. I feel like she's very empowered in her sexuality. I feel like she likes to take the lead. I feel like she's very dominant in the bedroom. She likes to do very kinky stuff. She likes to have fun. She doesn't like boring sex. Even though her Mars is in Capricorn, she has that moon in Scorpio, which signifies so much to me. There's so much depth about Lady Gaga. There's so much, like, Stephanie is her name. There's so much intuitiveness. I feel like Lady Gaga is super intuitive. Like, I feel like too, like when Lady Gaga has sex with you, like she likes sucking the life out of you. Like she likes having very soul, what is that? What is that? What am I looking to say? Like she's, you know what I'm trying to say is that she gives me very succubus energy. Like she reminds me, Lady Gaga reminds me of a succubus. Like that's what her energy screams at me like. And it's not succubus in the wrong type of way. It's not that she abuses sex. She does have that ability to control you through sex. Like she's so powerful, like in the bedroom. I feel that from her. She's always horny. And she likes to be very mysterious. You know, she kind of likes to play games a little bit when she is about to have sex, or when she wants to intrigue her partner. She will have, what I like about her too is she will have sex with a woman. She has had sex with women. She's had great sex with women. She's had great sex with men. She doesn't have, you know, boundaries of who she'll have sex with. Like she, of course, like she has standards, but I'm not saying she's a hoe. Like she's not. She has gone through, like, you know, having fun, which is why I feel like her Mars is on the cusp of either Sag and Capricorn. Well, it's telling me it's on the cusp, but it's either Sag and Capricorn or Aquarius and Capricorn. I don't feel it's just Capricorn. You know, she's very open to having orgies. She's had orgies. She's had threesomes. She has lived a very polyamorous life at the same time. Like, I feel like she is so open. I feel like she's so in that energy of sexual, like exploring, being sexually explorative. I hope that's a word. Sexually exploring. She likes to explore. She likes to explore your body. She likes to know what you like. She likes to like have passionate sex. Like she's super intense, like in the bedroom. Like it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. I also feel like Lady Gaga likes to make eye contact while she has sex. I see her eyes like getting very intense. Like her eyes get very, I mean, she already has very intense blue eyes. Like her eyes are so pretty. Oh my god. But she likes to make eye contact through sex, and I feel like that's her Scorpio moon coming through. I feel like she likes to really know that her partners are like pleased. If that's a big problem for her if you're not. Like she's just like, what the fuck? And she gets very intense if you're not satisfied. She's not a, that's like a big pet peeve for her. I also feel like in relationships, Lady Gaga is super intense. Like I keep saying about her, she's very intense to me. I said Taylor Swift was intense, but my gosh, I wish y'all could feel Lady Gaga's Stephanie, man. I wish y'all can feel how intense Lady Gaga is. I think I watched her documentary too, you know, and she is intense in that too. I just love her. I've seen her live. She's amazing. She's a great performer. I also feel like she's super intense, like I was saying. I feel as though she likes to have close knitted relationships with everyone that's in her life. I also feel like when you meet her, she grabs your hand and like she just makes you feel so heard and so understood, and she will cry with her fans. Even though she has that Mars in Capricorn, I feel like she's very emotional. She does have two water placements. I also feel like she's very passionate when she speaks too. She has her moon and her Mercury in water. So like I was saying, and then her Venus is in Aries and her Mars is in Capricorn. Like I said originally, but she's very engaged with her fans. Like when you meet her, she grabs your hand, she hugs you, she holds your face. I always say this about water energy, and her being an Aries sun, she's so out there and unapologetic, driven, passionate with that Mars and Capricorn. She likes to have full control. She's a control freak. I do feel that from Lady Gaga. If she doesn't get something right the first time or to her liking, she will like do, I see her in the recording studio doing retakes and retakes and retakes of her singing. She will go through each note in her voice, like of her hearing her voice, and she will be like, I don't like that, re-record it, like let's re-record that, I could have sang that better, let's re-record that. Like, she's such a perfectionist. I also feel like too, she's learning how to use more instruments. She wants to learn how to, I feel the saxophone for her. So I don't know if anyone knows about Lady Gaga, if she knows how to play the saxophone, or if she used to play the saxophone. I know she used to play the keyboards. And she plays the piano, and I think she can play the guitar, acoustic guitar. I'm not sure about electric, but I feel that she's learning how to play the saxophone, or she wants to learn how to play the saxophone, clarinet, because she wants to incorporate more orchestra, more live sounding music, instrumentation in her songs. So that is really interesting to hear that come out for her. I feel like she's been working on a big project, and it's gonna do very well. I cannot wait to hear this album. It feels great. It feels really good. The music, I hear it, it feels great. I also feel like Lady Gaga is, like I was saying, a control freak, especially in her relationships, and she's very possessive. Like, she's someone that's loves to have fun, likes to be likes to explore, likes to have her cake and eat it too. She's that type of energy. But at the same time, she comes off, to me, what I'm feeling is very possessive. And you can usually tell who she's really feeling by how, like, I always say this about Scorpio energy, especially Aries too, like, the way they place their hands on their partner says a lot. Like, this is mine. Like, don't touch this. This is mine. Mine. That's how she feels to me, especially with that Mars and Capricorn, let me tell you. So yeah, that's a little bit about her chart. She's so giving, she's so caring. I feel that instantly from her. She can be a little bit emotionally manipulative. I do feel that energy from her, but it's not heavily there. She's not a manipulative person. She does have manipulative emotional tendencies, mainly when she wants to get an emotion out of you, when she wants to strike up an emotion, which is Scorpio, you know, Capricorn. In her Pisces, I feel this from her, more so her water energy, not so much her Capricorn, a little bit about that, but I feel like she likes to have rough sex too. I feel like she likes rough, aggressive sex. Like, I saw that when she was doing the movie A Star Is Born, so I saw that. So I want to go ahead and look at the energy around Lady Gaga currently. I want to see what's going on with her. I know she kind of goes into her hermit mode. I do feel that from her. She likes to go into hermit mode because she does get drained fast. And I do feel like sex for her is a release with her Mars in Capricorn and that moon in Scorpio. And she loves to have emotional, intense relationships, guys. I feel that from her. She loves intense relationships. She loves intense things, you know. If the relationship or the friendship is not intense, is not fulfilling her emotionally, she will cut you off. She does not fuck with that. So let's see what's currently going on around her. I know Lady Gaga has had addiction problems. I do feel like she still struggles with stuff like that. She still battles, like, when she's not feeling her best, she does struggle with addiction still, whether that's drinking, allegedly, let me say. She does struggle with some form of addiction still. I feel like it's more so, she'll smoke weed. She doesn't mind doing that. I feel like she still recreationally plays around with drugs a little bit. I feel like she's still open to that because it gets so intense for her, like her emotions and what she feels intuitively. And I feel like Lady Gaga has a lot of psychic dreams that scare her. Like, she has like a lot of nightmares. I see some of her nightmares. I also feel like she sees spirits a lot. So let's see what energy is currently around Lady Gaga. What energy is surrounding Lady Gaga right now? I don't know what's going on, of course, because I'm not in Lady Gaga's life, but one, I feel like she knows I'm tapping her because she's super intuitive, but I don't feel her blocking me, so I'll say that. But it's so funny. I always, when I feel like Lady Gaga is super psychic, like super duper psychic with her Scorpio moon and her Pisces Mercury, but I also feel like she doesn't always pay attention to it. So although I may feel her like feeling something that I'm in her energy. It could be that I feel like she could be sleeping right now and just feel it because I don't feel a block, so that's good. But anyway, guys, I feel like she's coming out as the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and the Seven of Wands in the upright, and that's why I said about the tapping thing. I feel like if you look at this card, it's on guard. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, but I feel like Lady Gaga's just been on guard lately. I feel like there's been certain people around her that she's seeing that she can't trust, or they're taking her off her path or trying to take her off her path. I feel like this is more recreationally when she hangs out, not so much career. It's just like Lady Gaga is so tight around her circle. Like, she is so tight. Like, no one gets into her circle. Like, she's super protective. That's what this is also telling me. She's super protective. She's super on guard about everything. She doesn't fuck with people, you know, one, invading or exposing her like I'm doing. But she's very protective over her energy too, like, and her time, because that's money for her, and her time, her energy. But I feel like she's been experiencing people trying to test her, and she's been testing other people's loyalty to her too. I feel like there's a very big romantic energy around her. Ace of Swords. I feel like there's a very romantic energy around her. So I'm wondering if this romantic energy around her is Bradley Cooper, which we will look at. So I feel like love is around her right now. I feel like too, she's been getting a lot of creative ideas, which is great, which I've already kind of said. Oh, oh. Lady Gaga's been having lots of sex. I also feel like this is a creative project that she's been working on and she's very excited about, or she will start working on. I feel like with Ace of Swords, this project that she's been working on, or she will start working on if she hasn't already, but I feel like she's been working on it. It's really making her excited. Like, she's so excited about what she's creating because it's so different, but it's so mature. This is like way more mature than what she normally does. I feel like she's refining her sound, which is good. But I feel this energy of this man, she's in control. With the Emperor in the reverse, I feel like, you know, Lady Gaga is the one that's in control in this relationship, or this just having fun type of energy. And she does strike me as someone who at times likes to keep things very open if she's not really feeling you, but likes the sex, likes your energy. So that's what I'm feeling around her. Let's see what's going on with her and Bradley Cooper. So I'm seeing Bradley Cooper is a Capricorn with his moon in Libra, Mercury in Capricorn, Venus in Capricorn, and Mars in Sagittarius. That's a good chart for Lady Gaga. Oh, and I didn't say this. He's a Sag rising. I feel like Bradley Cooper is going through a lot of drama right now. I feel like there's a lot of chaos around him. Not so much Lady Gaga, but more so him. So I feel like he's trying to, with the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords, I feel like he's trying to walk away from someone, or something with him and Lady Gaga is causing problems. I haven't looked at any of the news. I know that they're in the news or something like that, but I haven't really looked, so I don't know what they're talking about. But it's been put on hold, or it's like, I feel like they've been sexual. Or they will be sexual. I feel like this very passionate sexual energy around them, very romantic energy, but I feel like it's caused Bradley like problems. I feel like he was in something, and Lady Gaga, like, because like I said, Lady Gaga, when she wants you, or she doesn't even really have to try. Like, Lady Gaga is so, one, she's mysterious, and I feel like that really draws people in. But she has this very succubus energy about her. Even as I'm talking about her, I feel it, but not in a bad way. But she just is very hypnotizing. She's very hypnotizing, and it's just like, I always said this about Scorpio energy, or you know, with you have when you have Aries and Scorpio together, it's just like powerful, man. Um, but I feel like she's like, Brad is like very drawn to Lady Gaga, and he is so infatuated with her. I feel like he really likes her, and I feel like they bonded a lot on the set of When a Star is Born. So I feel like they've been very romantically involved. I will say that. So I don't know if that's true, but I feel it. I feel there has been some sex, or there will be. But I already feel like they've had sex, or they will have sex. So I'm saying that to cover my tracks. But I feel like he is torn. He wants to make it official with Lady Gaga, or they're trying to, but it's just like things keep getting in the way of them making it official. But they are very, I feel this from both their charts, they're very fucking drawn to each other. They're like a fucking magnet. Like like you try to keep them away from each other, which I feel like people have. Or even if Lady Gaga is seeing someone, I feel like that's caused problems too. I just feel like there's people that are in their camp that don't want them to be together because of the situation. Not because they're not good together, because they are. You know, they're very healthy. It's a very healthy type of mature relationship together. But I feel like this has caused problems with them a little bit, or some type of tension, especially sexual tension. And I feel like other people involving themselves into Bradley and Lady Gaga, Stephanie, you know, their energies, I feel like it's just caused them to want to rebel more and to be together. Like, fuck what they said. Like, because Lady Gaga is very independent, and she does not like being told what to do. She's like, I'm gonna do what I want. Fuck y'all. That's what her energy says. I'm gonna do what I want. Especially Lady Gaga has an energy about her. Like I already said, if she's sexually attracted to you, not saying that she'll force you or anything. She doesn't really have to. People are just naturally drawn to her. People just naturally want to have sex with her, like, because she just has that magnetism about her. You know, she just draws people to her, and she doesn't like try. Like, I feel that from her very, very intensely, that she doesn't even try. People just naturally, like, panties drop for you, Gaga. Panties drop. She's like, okay. Like, she doesn't have to try. And I feel like this is kind of what happened with her and Bradley. And kind of that energy of, like, Angelina has about her. Lady Gaga has that same energy that I felt from Angelina. I feel the same energy from Lady Gaga. Like, if she wants you, she gets you. She doesn't have to try. I get what I want. When I see what I want, that's at Aries too. When I see what I want, I get what I want. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. You gonna sit back and watch me get it. You know? So yeah, guys, that's interesting. Wow. A lot of sexual chemistry between them. I feel it. Oh my god. Brad is so... he's so enthralled with her. Like, he's just like, you're fucking hot. You're fun. She's like, I know. Lady Gaga's like, I know. That's what her energy tells me. She's very confident. She's fucking confident. I wish I had her chart. Like, she's so confident. Yes. Yes, Gaga. Gaga. Lady Gaga's very happy, though, in her life. She's very content. Okay, so before we end this reading, because I already talked about her career, I want to see what happened with her and Taylor, because that was, like, my couple, like, oh, God. Okay, guys, so I have looked up Taylor Kinney's chart, who, by the way, is so fucking sexy. Oh, my gosh. And they were so cute together. But he's a Cancer with his moon in Capricorn, his Mercury in Cancer, and his Venus in Leo. Mars and Gemini. So I get good energy from Taylor, but he's a little self-destructive. He was kind of unstable for Lady Gaga. She needs more stability with someone. She loves earth energy too. I do feel that from her. Because they ground her. I feel like there was a lot of burdens they were carrying into the relationship. A lot of they didn't have a bad relationship. I don't feel that, but I definitely feel there was a lot of pressure, especially when they went more public with their relationship. Yeah, with the 9 of Wands, 7 of Coins, and the 10 of Wands in the reverse. I don't feel horrible energy from them. Thank God. It's just more so like there's a lot riding on us just because we became public with our relationship, and Lady Gaga does like keeping her relationships very private. So does Taylor, but she likes keeping her relationships private. It's like even if you see her out like we are with Brad, she will not talk about her relationship. She's so Moon in Scorpio. Like, I don't want to talk about that. Mars and Capricorn. Don't ask me about my sex life. Don't ask me what I do in the bedroom unless I volunteer it. You know? I even hear like if she does mess around, like she'll have you sign like a non-disclosure. I think it's something like that, like a form where you can't say anything because she's so private. Like, she's just like, yeah, we can have fun and I'll call you. She has this energy too about her. She could be kind of savage in this way. Like, if she wants to have sex and you guys have agreed, she's just like, ring, like, I want to fuck. And you're just like, oh. And it's really hard to say no to her, one, because she's so powerful. Like, man, I feel Lady Gaga's energy, man. She's so powerful. But it's hard to say no to her. But she doesn't like the word no. She's like, don't say no to me. I'm in control. I'm dominant. I'm domineering. And, you know, she's not aggressive in that way if you don't want to. She's just like, okay, whatever. But then she'll just go get someone else. She's like, I don't care. Like, whatever, bye. You just won't hear from her again. That's what I mean by she's savage. Like, damn, okay. There is no, I'm not in the mood with her. That's one thing I do feel, too, with her and Taylor. But I feel like Taylor could keep up with her sexually. He has that Mars and Gemini. He's freaky back, like, with her. And they had a good emotional relationship. It's just like his moon in Capricorn kind of got in the way a few times, though. Which she likes to evoke more. She wanted to evoke more emotions out of Taylor. So that was what I'm feeling was a major issue with them. Is even though he had moments of being vulnerable, she wanted more vulnerability out of him. More. Like, it always was, like, his vulnerability for her was never enough. I also feel like, too, they were always busy and they didn't really have time to really work on their relationship. 3 of Cups. King of Cups. Yeah, I feel like since Lady Gaga, Justice, they were going to get married, but they didn't. But I think this is what caused the marriage to end, is that even though Lady Gaga is open, like I said, and she's open to having, like, threesomes, and, you know, which they had, and they had a very open relationship at the same time, but there is still, like, we don't do this unless you have my consent. Like, it has to be Lady Gaga giving consent. Stephanie. Why do I keep saying Lady Gaga? Whatever. It has to be Stephanie giving consent. Like, we don't do this unless I say, like, we can. You don't go fuck someone else unless I know who it is. Like I said, she's free, but she's very possessive at the same time. It's, like, weird. It's, like, a weird energy I'm feeling from her. But I'm seeing that with the King of Cups, Taylor is coming out. He is a Cancer. I'm seeing he cheated. Yeah. So, like, they would have open stuff, but he went behind her back and did stuff. And she's just like, what the fuck? Like, literally, like, what more do you want? I said we could have orgies together, but not if I don't know about it. The fuck? Yeah, I'm seeing Lady Gaga ended it once she found out he cheated. Because she found out. Because he tried to hide it. I'm seeing her go through his phone, or them fighting, and her getting the truth out of him that way too. So maybe there were like multiple occasions where he cheated. So yeah, wow, that was interesting. Wow, but they would have fun sex though. Fun sex, and he was very open because he has that Mars and Gemini. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading on Lady Gaga. Like I said, she has very intense energy. Oh my god. As I talk about it and as I do this reading on her, I'm drained as fuck. Like, I was all like hyper and all like, oh god, like I'm just tired, and I'm actually in her energy too much to the point where I'm getting sick. So I'm feeling sick, so I need to get out of her energy. So I hope you guys, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading on Lady Gaga. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. If you're a huge Lady Gaga fan, I hope this reading was accurate and resonated. I feel like it is, so whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you continue to rock with me and enjoy my content. This has been Sade's Tarot Tea. Love and light, guys. Bye.